and welcome to another Mario Party 8 minigame review.
This time we reviewed Booting Gallery. It ended up getting into the 4-star category, and that's pretty good. That's it. Funny enough, this is our 5th duel minigame, and we're not even 10 reviews in. If we're not counting repeats, then 4. With Breakneck building this time. So let's get to this minigame, shall we?
So here's how you play this minigame. You and your opponent are both in a carpentry-themed obstacle course. What I mean by that is that the obstacles are based off of carpentry. So the obstacles are, you have to saw a log in half, you need to hammer in 2 nails properly, and then paint an entire wood plank. Like, entirely. The first player to do that first wins. And I will say that this is very creative for a minigame, because it kind of just takes the simple day activities that you would do for building and stuff, and really just giving them a nice new feeling for an obstacle course, especially the painting one, because it would eventually go on to be used in Speedy Graffiti later in this Mario Party. It kind of just shows you the creativity with motion controls, and I love that. This is what motion control uses at its best for this Mario Party. Because you gotta admit, this was the right Mario Party for this to be done in, because I don't think this could have worked in any other Mario Party before it. And I can really say that there are some unresponsive parts of this minigame, majorly the saw. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing is kind of unresponsive, especially if you're doing it right. So yeah, you have to just go ridiculously a lot in different motions just to get it to register. But I will say, once you get past that, it's just smooth sailing. I would just want to say that this may potentially be a great minigame. Yeah, I'm saying that. I just wish that this came back in Superstars or just Super Mario Party Jamboree, because it had motion controls and it would have worked perfectly in that. Although, they really don't bring back a lot of minigames from the Wii, so I can understand why they didn't. But besides that, this may be a great minigame overall. We'll see the overall thoughts in a bit. So yeah, let's just go to them, shall we?
Breakneck building stands out as a minigame for how many motion controls you could see in this minigame. Like using a hacksaw, or hitting a hammer, or painting something. It's pretty complex in its approach, and I like that. Despite the fact that what you do is the exact same every single time, and it plays out the same way every single time once again, I can accept that for this minigame, because it once again gives that aspect of being in first person. And honestly, when it's like that, it kind of is when Mario Party's at its best, especially here. And I will say that I wish that the saw movements were more responsive, because oh boy, they were annoying the hell out of me on both recordings. I think to the point that you could actually see my hand in the first recording if you looked closely. But I will say, despite that though, this is a really good minigame and definitely could have the potential to be one of the really greats of Mario Party. And I will honestly say, despite doing the exact same thing every single time, it feels unique every single time. And this is such a replayable minigame, and it just feels so suspenseful for the whole minigame, even though it's the exact same thing. And I like that a lot! I'm telling you, this is a great way of doing a minigame. You know what? Screw it! We're giving it 5 stars! Making it the quickest I've ever given a 5-star minigame. Probably will be so for a while. And that's it for today. Up next, we're reviewing Bumper Balloons. See you guys then.